Good morning, you guys. So today is Tuesday. It's about 10:45 and I have an interview at 11:30. Yes, an interview. I know. I am PRN. I'm all about flexibility, but when my PRN start acting up, then I start filling my application. So I filled an application and I found this one job that actually allows me only work 1 day a week. 1 day. And so I'm going to go for the interview. I'm actually going to get dressed. And it's literally, I think, like 9 minutes away from my house, which is great because I live in Ohio and things are really like chaotic and don't want to, just really rough when you are traveling. So I'm going to get dressed and go to the interview. And so I want to prepare you for those who are looking for other jobs and want to explore how do you, successfully go through your interview. For me, I have never been denied a job, a nursing job. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a nurse or just because I have good interview skills and I've been through a lot. But anyways, so I am preparing myself. I still dress up for an interview. I do not wear anything flashy. So I have on like dainty earrings. My hair is not all over the place. Minimal makeup. I try to not have like colored nails on because again, it's a nursing job. So I have on my little gel set that I did at home. And then I'm going to dress up, and then I have 2 copies of my resume. I always take 2 copies of my resume, even though I know I probably already had the job. I'm going to take 2 copies of my resume, and then as I'm going, or either when I come back, I'll let you guys know some typical questions that you need to have the answer for, because you're going to get asked this when you go for an interview. So come along with me. So it's really weird. Normally I have interviews in the summer, and I realized that my flats, I have like silver dots on them. So these are my stockings from Mingo, which are really good. And then I want to wear a turtleneck, and then I have these pants. And then I think I'm just going to throw a blazer over because I don't want to wear a coat. And yeah, so let me iron this, and then I can wear my flats with this. So I got ready to put on my stockings, and I realized my ankles are ashy. This is from Taraji. I use all of her stuff. This is her body butter. I use her oil. And I think that's it. But this is amazing. With shea butter sometimes, or use this and then shea butter. So yeah, my favorite. Okay, I don't know what shoes to wear because my flats had like silver in them. back home from the interview. It went well. I'm not gonna lie, I've been on so many interviews in like the past 5 years because nursing is just that they have such a need of nurses that I just been like, sometimes I have a moments where I'm like, my PRN job has been real funny with my paychecks. Like, you know, 1 minute I work a lot, I get a lot of money, next minute I don't really work a lot. And there's things I want to do in my life. I live pretty much below my means, so I am able to pay my bills, but I want to do more than just pay my bills. So anyways, this job was perfect. 1 day a week, right around the corner, and good environment. Seems like it's a short stay unit, so basically people can stay from an hour up to 4 hours or whatever. A lot of infusions and things of that sort. But I want to say, when you are preparing for an interview, always have 2 resumes, always dress appropriately, not a lot of flashy jewelry, not a lot of flashy clothes, hair not too flashy, and always come in with just some basic information and try to pull from some of your past experiences. They're going to ask you probably some things about, describe to them what teamwork means to you. If you've had to deal with a challenging coworker, how have you managed that? Let's see. Tell me about some of your strengths or your weaknesses. Hey, can you describe Leah as a coworker, or describe yourself as a coworker? What would you say? So you have to describe yourself. Try not to be too modest, but try not to be too cocky, you know. Yeah, and just give eye contact. Always have questions if they, you know, say, do you have any questions? And just be inquisitive and want to be really curious about the unit, and always have questions, and actually just be yourself. Don't be totally like a mute, but talk. And then that's pretty much it, because pretty much they already want to give you the job, but they just want to see if you will fit well with the job. So they're going to tell you basically a lot about the job. They're going to be very transparent with you. Some of the managers are probably not be professionals, but some of them will be. So just go with the flow, and just make sure that it's somewhere where you actually can see yourself working. If not, if there's any doubt, then don't go through the whole process of going through like orientation and all that, and you know you're not going to do it. I did that a few times, and but you don't really know sometimes until you get into it. And like a lot of times I've been really wanting PRN, and then they want me to come in like 3 times a week. I'm PRN. I'm going to tell you when I come in. So the interview is over. So now I'm just basically waiting around until determine when my orientation week will be, and I'm pretty much off until I'm picking up next Sunday and Monday, Thursday, and next Saturday. So I'm off for this week. I'm going to go spend the week with my daughter. We're at Grader's Ice Cream. Layla loves coming here because everything, all the toys are what? Made of ice cream? Yes, and it's free to play. So as a mom of 1, my daughter is a socialite. She loves to be around children. And so because we do not have immediate family where we live in our city, I tend to take her to a lot of play yards. Specifically, this is Grader's Ice Cream in Columbus, Ohio. And she loves it here. You can see all the playground items are all made of like different ice cream items. And so I can sit here and do my work and watch her. But y'all, I prayed for these moments where I can actually spend the day with her, just cuddle with her and create these moments with her. That's why I became PRN. I'm so grateful that I have a career that allows me to do that, because I won't get these moments back. Once she becomes a teenager, she probably won't want to come home. Just kidding. But I truly love having these moments with her, and she looks forward to them as well. No, I don't know how to interpret you anymore. You can interpret mommy? No, I can't do it. That's it. Yeah. All right.
Hi guys, we have milk.
Okay.
And the jelly beans right in front of us.
Where are your jelly beans? I am home. It's about 5:18. I have tired my daughter out. I woke her up so early to go to the dentist. So anyways, we did all that, and then I took her to her play yard just now, so she's asleep. But while I have a few minutes, I want to talk about my nursing interview. So basically, or how to help you kind of land all of your nursing jobs. I feel like I'm like the interview queen. I love interviews. I don't feel intimidated by them. I don't feel scared. So some things that I actually do to prepare for all my interviews, I don't care what anybody else says, trends are changing or whatever. I'm going to always do this. I always try to dress appropriately. I dress up. I do not wear some people say you can wear your scrubs, but I choose not to wear my scrubs. I like to dress my best. So I'm always having on business casual attire. I do not like to wear big hoops. I wear probably my studs. I don't have on a lot of makeup, a lot of flashy nail polish, because some hospitals only want you to wear nail polish. So I like make sure I have my nudes on, my new polish. And I actually carry 2 copies of my resume. And I don't try to carry a whole bunch of bags and stuff, because sometimes people have like a walking interview where you're walking through, you're meeting a whole bunch of people. So that's the things that I do to prepare. Now, when you go to your interview, a lot of times you've already acquired a job as a nurse because they need to fill the position. But to be sure and to prepare so that you're not stumbling around your words and saying, oh, I don't know, let me come back, because they want to get to know you. They want to know what type of person you are. Are you going to be an asset to the unit? And so a lot of times when you're going on interviews, you have to draw from your experiences as a nurse. And you're going to have a lot of experiences as a nurse, but remind yourself, go over this before your interview. So some common questions that were asked you like, what are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? If someone was to ask your coworker to describe you in 3 words, what would they say about you? And so have responses. Don't say, and if you need a moment to think about it, just say, let me think. Some other questions are, describe what teamwork is. What is your personal, what is your personal definition of teamwork? Tell me about a difficult time you had with a coworker and how did you address it? What are some leadership qualities that you have? What do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Like, from here, yes, you're applying for this job, but where do you see yourself? And they kind of say that, and you got to loop it into how, when you answer that question, make it seem like, even if it's not true, that what you want to do will have you still being at that unit, right? Because they want to make sure that they have a person that's going to stay there, not just come and just leave. Some other things is when they're done, if they ask for any questions, don't just say, I don't have any questions. Think of something to ask, because you want to actually involve yourself or create a conversation with the people that you have and kind of form a relationship with which are going to be your manager. So yeah, those are things that I kind of prepare for. I just glean from all the experiences I have. And I'm trying to tell you, prior to nursing, I was really scared about interviews, because I'm like, oh my God, I want the job. But I believe that whatever job that I go into, I'm going to get. They want me. Like, I'm there to help you. And that's how I feel as a nurse. And that's how you should feel as a nurse, that wherever you go, you are there to help them. And you have a whole bunch of jobs to choose from. People are looking for you. So don't go in there intimidated, lacking confidence. Be confident. Take your time and actually really see if you see yourself working in that unit. Even when they walk you through the unit and you're looking at coworkers, look at their demeanor. Like, if the coworkers are stressed out, if they're chilling, that will kind of let you see kind of the glimpse of how you would fit into a unit. And so that's kind of what I did today and what I do every time I go on an interview. If you want something more detailed, like a little template or something, I can create that for you, because I really think I'm like the interview queen. I have applied to so many jobs, but I've only had one job in my whole nursing career, and I've got hired for all the jobs that I actually interviewed for. But I like to make sure my life is just easy, flexible, or whatever, and that's where I am. I'm like the PRN queen. Okay, so yeah. But yeah, this job seems like it's going to be a go for me, 1 day a week, and that's it.